There we have it. Breaking news coming in. Donald Trump has been shot at a political rally. Shockwaves are running through all citizens of the United States of America. How is a former president with Secret Service being employed by the United States people being shot in broad daylight in front of many supporters at a political rally? This news is very unsettling and very shocking, and we're receiving all sorts of reports. People are talking, people are concerned, but most importantly, people are concerned about their president, Donald Trump. People want to know, how did this happen? Why did it happen? And who is going to be held liable for such things happening?
Have now confirmed it to be an assassination attempt. They say it is still an active crime scene. Police officially still not identifying who the shooter is, though, although they say they are close. They say they are waiting until they are 100% confident. Some complications have slowed down a positive identification because there was no ID on the shooter, they say, so they're conducting DNA checks, and they say there's no reason to believe that there is any other existing threat. So a lone wolf, a solo shooter. But aside from that, the New York Post is right now reporting the shooter to be 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks. They've got a photograph there that has been published again. This is the New York Post. It's an image of what appears to be that shooter on the roof with blood on his face and security standing over his body. That there, one of the images of the day, the 20-year-old shooter there on the roof, Thomas Matthew Crooks. Again, this is according to the New York Post, a little over 100 metres away from where Donald Trump was giving that campaign speech. So let's back things up and recap what's happened today. There has been an assassination attempt on the former US President Donald Trump as he was campaigning in Butler in Pennsylvania early today. Donald Trump was grazed by a bullet on his ear, his right ear, and he has been discharged from hospital. That's the good news. He had reportedly been taken to be treated in Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania after a shooting at that nearby campaign rally. He's now been discharged, or has left the county where the shooting took place, and is under the protection of US Secret Service as well as the state police. So this is what we know about the shooting so far. The former president and the current challenger had been holding a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, when audience members reported hearing multiple gunshots. It's not just audience members. That video that's beaming around the world now, we can all hear multiple gunshots. Trump then seen falling to the ground after clutching his ear, where he was quickly surrounded by his armed security staff, the Secret Service. He was then escorted away from the scene. The Secret Service says Trump is now safe and has launched protective measures. So backing things up again, this is the moment that the shooting took place.
If you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Very frightening scenes coming out of there.
Move to the spare. Hold. When you're ready. On you.
Ready?
Move.
Up.
Move. Go.
Up. Hawkeye's here.
Hawkeye's here. Move it to the spare.
Spare, get ready. Spare, get ready.
We ready?
Shooter's down. Shooter's down.
Are we good?
Shooter's down.
Shooter's down. Are we good to move?
Shooter's down. We're good to move.
We're clear.
We're
Let's
clear.
move.
We're clear.
Let's move.
We're clear.
Come on.
Let me get my shoes. Let me get my shoes.
I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold that in your head. Bloody.
So we gotta move to the bus. Move to the bus. Let me get my shoes.
Okay. My shoes down. My shoes.
Watch out.
Wait.
There's the moment. Trump says fight, fight, fight. And everybody in the crowd screams USA, USA, USA. A very tense moment for the United States
Evie,
of
thank you. I'm
America.
gonna ask
A
you to
lot of people are concerned. A lot of people are saying, how did this happen? How did the Secret Service allow this to happen to a running candidate, a president, Donald Trump, in the upcoming elections? People are shocked. People are in much disbelief. People are deeply concerned by what is going on. And a lot of people are pouring out their messages and a lot of people are talking. But what is really frightening is the fact that when this begins to happen, you begin to ask yourself to say, what is the message that the political candidate is giving that rallies up these demons in these people that even go as far as wanting to assassinate him, as far as wanting to kill a former president? This is truly, truly shocking. And we're seeing headlines coming out. CNN says attack on Trump reopens a chilling chapter in the United States of American politics. And there it is. His ear has been hit by the bullet. And you can see blood rushing through his face. The attempted assassination of Donald Trump, which opens a dark new chapter in America's cursed story of political violence, shook a nation already deeply estranged during one of the most tense periods in its modern history. The targeting of a former president at a campaign rally just days before he accepts the Republican nomination is by definition an attack on democracy and the right of each American to choose their leader. The presumptive GOP nominee was on stage with supporters as usual behind him in bleachers, holding up posters and wearing the Make America Great Again regalia. When shots ranged out, he flinched, then grabbed the side of his face and disappeared behind his podium as people started to scream and surreal nature of what has happened began to dawn. Now, there is a report coming out of NRP saying Trump is fine after an assassination attempt at his rally. And he then lifts up his fist at the end of this and he says, fight, fight, fight. That's what he says to his supporters. Former President Donald Trump was on stage and he was a target of an assassination attempt on Saturday when a gunman opened fire at him at a rally about 30 miles north in Pittsburgh. One person was killed in the shooting. Rest in peace to that person. And two critically wounded, as the U.S. Secret Service said. All were adult males. Law enforcement officials said at a news conference the gunman was shot dead by the Secret Service. Trump was rushed off stage and the rally ended soon thereafter. In a news conference that began late Saturday night, Kevin, special agent in charge of FBI Pittsburgh field office, told news reporters that law enforcement did not have an identified motive in the assassination attempt. The shooter has been tentatively identified, but the law enforcement authorities are working to confirm his identity. Officials at the news conference said, now, this is very scary because we're coming up to an election in the United States of America. And what we're seeing is that they have started to assassinate, or assassination attempts have started on political presidential nominees. This is very concerning. I want to hear from you in the comment section. What are your thoughts regarding this? What do you think? Why is this happening? What are you as a citizen expecting to be the repercussions of this? And the video that's really surfacing is a scary video.
No, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And
This
if
is what
you
he was
want to
saying.
really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
There you see it, the bullet is so fast. Donald Trump then ducks down and Secret Service comes and covers him immediately. People are still trying to understand what has actually happened, trying to still figure out what is going on. And as people begin to see the blood, they begin to scream. Secret Service, together with the agents that are on board, begin to identify the shooter.
Hold, when you're ready, on you. Ready? Move! Move!
They want to move.
Hawkeye's here.
Before moving, they need to identify whether the shooter has been dealt with. Then they say, shooters down.
Are we good to move?
Secret Service is asking, are we good to move? And upon identifying that they're good to move, the Secret Service then begins to move. And as they move, Donald Trump says, I want to wear my shoes.
I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold that in your head. It's bloody.
So we got to move to the bus.
They then cover him.
Watch out.
There's that moment where he says to each of his supporters, fight, fight, fight. He is then whisked away by the Secret Service. And the crowd begins to cheer, USA, USA, USA. Now we are seeing influential figures like Elon Musk come out and say that they are supporting Donald Trump. A horrible and scary Texas leader expressed outrage and relief after attempted assassination of Donald Trump. And as you can see, there's Secret Services all around him. Texas leaders in both political parties expressed outrage and support for former President Donald Trump after a shooting at a campaign event in Pennsylvania on Saturday. The U.S. Secret Service rushed Trump off the stage at the campaign rally in Pennsylvania after shots ranged out. Blood appeared to be streaked across the former president's ear. Trump was taken to safety. Trump later said in a social media post that he was shot in the upper right ear. Sid Milner, the Texas Agriculture Commissioner and longtime Trump ally, was at the rally standing about 30 feet away from the former president. It looked like the first, maybe 3 shots missed him, and he was turned looking toward me. And then the one gazed his ear, and then he got down. Milner recounted in a brief interview with Texas Tribune. Now, I want to ask you the critical question to say, what if Donald Trump was actually assassinated? What would have happened to politics and the state of the United States of America? What would the mood be in the country? What would people say? What would people think? What would be the recounting of the United States of America had Donald Trump actually been assassinated? Now, we're going to look at a BBC report here showing what happened, the assassination
if you want to really see
of
something
Donald
that
Trump.
said, take a look at what happened.
There you see it, the first shot, the second shot, and the third shot. The third shot seems to have gotten him. He ducks down. Former U.S. President Donald Trump was rushed off stage after gunshots erupted at a rally in Pennsylvania in an apparent assassination attempt. Footage showed him grimace and raise a hand at his right ear before ducking several sharp cracks. A series of shots broke out. He was quickly swamped by U.S. Secret Service agents and dragged off stage to a waiting vehicle. He raised a fist as he was bundled into a car. Now, you see the agents coming even on stage, and the assassinator has actually been
Shooters down. Are we good to move?
shooters down.
Let's move. Let's move.
Secret Service screams, we're clear, we're clear. And as Donald Trump comes up, he then asks to get his shoes.
Let me get my shoes on.
Hold on, your head is bloody.
And as he does so, they say, your head is bloody. They begin to cover him.
Okay, my shoes down. My shoes.
Watch out.
As you can see, the situation is very tense. BBC is reporting the FBI have identified the dead suspected gunman. But before he leaves, you can see him raising his hand and saying, fight, fight, fight. And everybody in the crowd is screaming, USA, USA, USA. Now, the FBI have identified the dead suspected gunman as Thomas Matthew Crooks, aged 20, from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. This is deeply concerning, a deeply concerning moment for the United States of America. And if you are watching right now, make sure you let us know in the comment section where you're watching from and what are your thoughts on what has just happened. What do you believe is going to become of the new president of the United States of America that will be coming up this year? Who will it be? Is Trump going to continue running? Is Trump going to maybe stop doing rallies? Is Trump going to give up? Is Trump going to continue? What is going to happen in the big race that is happening in the United States of America? Now, on Twitter, it's ablaze, and the first thing that is shocking the whole country, or the whole world rather, is Elon Musk. Elon Musk has released a tweet saying, I fully endorse President Trump and hope for his rapid recovery. Now, Elon Musk is a man who has been seen as one of the richest men in the United States of America. And he is a man who does own Tesla. He also owns Starlink. He also owns an AI company. He also owns Twitter, a social media platform. And many people are coming out and saying, what is the agenda that Elon Musk is under or is behind? And people are asking themselves, what is Elon Musk trying to achieve? And here it is. We finally see Elon Musk has now come out to say that I fully endorse Donald Trump. And people are saying we're concerned. People are saying, why is he doing this? People are saying that is there a motive behind it? There's so many questions that people are asking themselves about Elon Musk to say, why would Elon Musk come out in this moment and endorse Donald Trump in the way that he did in that tweet? And I want you to watch this clip explaining to us the man that just endorsed Donald Trump.
I mean, my mind is a storm. I don't think most people would want to be me. They may think they'd want to be me, but they don't. They don't know.
Is your storm a happy storm?
No.
I've grown tired of hearing the name Elon Musk and not really understanding what's going on. Who is this guy? Where is he from? How has he built a huge business empire to become one of the richest people in the world? And what can we learn about his purchase of Twitter? So I've been going on a deep dive, finding everything I can about this guy, his upbringing, businesses he started, talking to people who have worked with him, who have worked for him. Many of these people want to remain anonymous for reasons you will soon understand. I've talked to people who love him, people who hate him, people who used to love him and now hate him.
If I were an employee at Twitter right now, I'd probably just do your job. Don't let them know your name.
So after a few months of reporting on this, I feel like I finally have a handle on who this guy is. I understand how he built his empire, how he treats the people around him, and the real reason I believe he bought Twitter.
Elon Musk put in an offer.
An unsolicited bid to buy the social media platform.
$44 billion.
So let me show you the rise and rule of Elon Musk.
You're a super villain.
The rise and rule of Elon Musk. Now, as many of you know, Elon Musk bought Twitter. Now, Twitter is a platform which Donald Trump was actually banned from using. And Elon Musk has now bought Twitter. And after the shooting, Elon Musk comes out and he says, I fully endorse Donald Trump. Now, people are talking to say, has this been staged? Is it something planned? Is this something to maybe sway the public? And there's a lot of heated conversations that are coming out. And there are also people that are condemning this behavior, saying these conversations should not be happening at this current moment because we have got a president that just has been shot. And a lot of arguments are coming out, a lot of debates are coming out. But a lot of people are coming out and they're talking. They're saying Trump just won the election. I already made this Trump hype video to Many Men by 50 Cent. Now it's even harder. People coming and saying age isn't the issue in this election. It's stamina. Trump showed he had plenty of it unfazed. Trump just got shot in the head and got up like a gangster. Beep, gangster. And fist pumped. People are saying Trump gets shot and now I'm trending. So Trump is trending all over Twitter. Trump yelling, fight, fight, fight after getting grazed by a bullet in the ear, an inch from ending his life. No panic, no crawling on his knees to safety. The man stands up, faces the crowd and yells, fight. Historic footage, just incredible. And people are coming out and they're saying all sorts of things. I just landed and missed the assassination attempt. What a bad-ass reaction from Trump. The election is over. He's the next president. The Dems should give up. They can't beat him now. And most importantly, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, Trump is a threat to the nation. That was what Joe Biden said yesterday. And here's a close-up image of the bullet that actually went into Trump's ear. And, we wish the former President Trump a speedy recovery. And this is really not what the United States of America stands for, nor is it what the United States of America believes in. Eric Trump says, this is the fighter America needs. Donald Trump took a bullet for this country. If you're voting for anyone else, That's what people are saying there. Trump was just shot live on TV. Trump got shot in the side of his head at his rally in Pennsylvania. And Barack Obama, the former president of the United States of America, he's come out and he's saying there is absolutely no place for political violence in our democracy. Although we don't know yet exactly what happened, we should all be relieved that former President Trump wasn't seriously hurt and use this moment to recommit ourselves to civility and respect in our politics. Michelle and I are wishing him a speedy recovery. 46 million people have viewed it, and people are coming out and they're saying and rallying up. But also, Elon Musk is calling on Trump's Secret Service, or the United States Secret Service, to actually be fired. And as you can see, Blake Hall says, I was the sniper employment officer for my battalion and led hundreds of combat missions. There was a major security lapses in the security plan that allowed a shooter to engage Trump from 130 meters, an easy shoot. And he shows here on Google Maps, you can see the distance there. And we also have someone saying, I have extremely high respect for people that are willing to change their minds as new data comes in. Huge respect. And this is Bill Ackman says, I'm going to formally endorse President Trump. I came to this decision some time ago as my many ex-followers have already understood from my supportive posts of Trump and my criticisms of Biden. And there you have it. Now, Jack says, how was a sniper with a full rifle kit allowed a bear crawl onto the closest roof to a presidential nominee? And there we have Elon Musk saying extreme incompetence, or it was deliberate. Either way, the Secret Service leadership must resign. And I think what Elon Musk is saying here has really opened up a can of worms where people are saying, is this deliberate? Is there a in-working of the Secret Service trying to kill or assassinate the running up president, Donald Trump there? And we're really very concerned about all the reports that are coming out. As you can see, there's so many reports coming out at the moment. People are really concerned about what's actually going on. And Elon Musk there is really stirring up a lot of people. And memes are coming up saying Trump versus bullet, he stands up, and they said Biden versus the stairs, he keeps falling. And there you have a picture of the bullet that's actually coming up. A lot of people coming up and saying things there. And I want to know from you, what are your thoughts? And this is Donald Trump. He says, I want to thank the United States Secret Service and all law enforcement for their rapid response on the shooting that just took place in Pennsylvania. Most importantly, I want to extend my condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was killed, and also to the family of another person that was injured. It is incredible that such an act can take place in the country. Nothing is known at this time about the shooter, who is now dead. I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong, in that I heard a wheezing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin. Much bleeding took place, so I realized then what was happening. God bless the American people. And as this broadcast comes to an end, I want to hear from you, and I would like each and every one of you to do me a favor and subscribe to this channel, as we will continue to bring you information that will help you understand what is going on in all current affairs. Thank you so much for joining us. Do subscribe, leave in the comment section, and make sure that you are an active citizen in the nation. Thank you so much for joining me. That is it from our end today. Thank you.